Hey guys, I just wanted to talk to you about a diet deficient in fiber, specifically like a carnivore diet where you're not getting any fiber. Now, this is not necessarily applicable to everybody. When you don't take in fiber, you cannot feed your prebiotic, your probiotic bacteria in your gut. And what ends up happening is the bacteria that's in your gut is searching for some kind of fuel to be fed. So it leaves the end of the large intestine, it travels up the large intestine into the small intestine, and it starts trying to feed on sugars and amino acids and stuff there. And basically, there's an overgrowth causing an inflammation effect, a lot of gut pain and bloating and stuff going on inside your body. And you will actually overgrow bacteria in your small intestine where it's not supposed to be. So it's somewhat essential for the majority of people to actually have fiber from garlic, from asparagus, from green leafy vegetables somewhat in their body, because if you don't have that, the bacteria leaves your large intestine, travels up your large intestine into your small intestine, starts feeding on nutrients there that the body actually has to have in order for it to function. Now it starts stealing the nutrients from the small intestine and thriving off of it, overgrowing, and also at the same time the bacteria that's in the large intestine that yet hasn't moved up into the small intestine, or before the bacteria actually starts to move up, it will actually break down your mucin wall. That's your barrier in your gut that protects your immune system and your bacteria at the same time. That mucin wall is that layer that actually divides the natural things that are supposed to happen. And when your bacteria starts to eat away that mucin wall, because that mucin wall is actually made of glucose, it destroys it, and now you don't have a barrier to protect your immune system from your bacteria, and your immune system will actually see the bacteria and it will say, oh my god, let's attack, and then it floods it with white blood cells and stuff like that, trying to kill bacteria, even though some of that could be your good bacteria. And it causes a huge problem. So that's why fiber is so important to actually have in your diet somewhat, not in large amounts, but the right fibers. Fibrous food that can feed your prebiotic, your probiotic, and can actually tailor the nutrition to your colon as well. So I would urge you guys to look into some of that as well. What fibers should you be eating? What fibers feed your prebiotic? What fibers feed your probiotic, and what fiber is actually good for your colon. And look up the mucin wall, the protective wall inside the large intestine, and look up what deficiencies would cause your bacteria to travel up into your small intestine and start attacking the food there and multiplying where it should not be multiplying, causing irritable bowel syndrome, inflammation, and your excessive bloating and stuff like that. So I urge you to check that stuff out, because most people don't even pay attention to that stuff. Alright guys, just a thought that I had, something I wanted to talk about. Plant a little seed in your mind. Maybe it could trigger some things for you to start actually eating a little healthier and adding a more variety of different types of vegetables in with your ketogenic diet. Okay guys, thanks. Keto on.